Up, y'all? It's the Skatetheorist. Today I'm making the argument that John Hill is the chief Keef of skateboarding. Um, and it sounds like sounds like a stretch, but my thought process here, I don't know if you're familiar with Big Sosa, Chief Keef, but he has probably 6,000 songs. I've been, I've heard he has 6,000 songs. If you look at his YouTube, he has 429 videos, and you can go through this. I'm a Chief Keef fan, but like, look how much I haven't listened to all this. His work ethic's crazy. It's kind of like Gucci Mane has a lot of music that like you would just never know existed. I did listen to a lot of this album. Picking Big Sean Up's pretty good. I like that one. But he just drops stuff like crazy, and even if you're the biggest fan, you can't listen to it all. I mean, you probably could, but I think John Hill is of a similar cloth to Chief Keef because, does he drop the most polished parts? No. Does he drop the hardest parts you've ever seen? No. But does he do a lot of tricks that are bangers? And that's where I think the parallel lies. This is part of his Revive Street part. And if you're not familiar with John Hill, it gets nasty. There's no, let's not front on that trick, bro. And that's where I feel like he doesn't get respect. If you compare Chief Keef to Drake, Drake has much more polished songs. Most rappers have more polished discography or whatever, but they're not dropping nearly as much. And it's just a different type of person necessary to do that. I promise you, a lot of these skaters could not get down like John Hill as consistently as him. I'm saying this because he's kind of like retired at this point, and not retired. He's taking a break or whatever. Hold up, I just want to see that trick again though. That was actually nuts. Kickflip manual, bro. Frontside heel flip out of a manual. I can hardly frontside heel flip. I mean, I've done them. I can probably bust one out. Okay, I'm saying all this good stuff about him, and then he does a wheelie grind 180 out. But no, really, his parts are nasty. I mean, say what you want, but this is a pretty unique trick. I guess it's a fakey, like, Smith? A fakey switch wheelie to, fakey disco flip out? Come on, bro. And it's the same thing with Chief Keef. Like, if you listen to all of Chief Keef's songs, they're not all good, bro. Like the album where I said that I like the Picking Big Sean Up or whatever. What is that album even called? I don't even know that the album has a name, but he dropped all these songs with the Toy Soldiers. Most of it was not very good. But he had some bangers. Picking Big Sean Up was interesting. Hadouken was pretty good. The talk on that one was pretty good. It's the same thing with John Hill. Like, yeah, you're not gonna like all his tricks, but he's dropping so much footage. It's ridiculous. I don't. Can you imagine how many hours of skate footage he has? And then to compare, you're a lot of people compare like pro skaters to John Hill. One, John Hill's doing tricks that are close to the same amount of difficulty. Close. Not all the time. He's not doing the gigantic rails. But as far as tech goes, he's up there. So you're comparing this guy's curated persona that he portrays. Because let's be honest, like a lot of these skaters, they present themselves a certain way in the video when they're not really like that. They're just normalized people. And that's what I like so much about John Hill. He shows who he really is, not this curated professional thing that you think is him. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is making sense. But yeah, pretty good part. Clean blunt slide. He slid it quite a while. Also, if you're comparing, apples to apples, all the footage, all the skating he does, imagine if he only took his best 5 minutes of footage out of like the what 3,000 hours of footage he has. If he did it like these pros did it, his parts would be, you know, a little different. You'd think differently of him. You would think he's just killing it. Because a lot of these instant, was that switch? I think he's regular. Pretty sure that was switch. That was pretty hard. And here's a video of him skating street alone. And it's just like, I don't know, a lot of pros couldn't do this. Garrett's one of the other ones that could do it. But yeah, I'm a fan of John Hill. I think he's sick. I think for some reason he gets like grouped into this weird category, and it's just not fair because Tom Astis is a pro who's going YouTube, and I don't know that he posts every day. I don't know that he could post every day. Could he possibly do some better tricks than John Hill? Maybe. I don't know, man. John Hill's pretty good. And to just have the drive to go out and film this is incredible. Like I said, John Hill is the Chief Keef of skateboarding. And that's my point of this video.